Hey everyone, welcome to Storage for Starters, where I'll be talking about all things self-storage investing. For my first video on this channel, I want to talk about my favorite topic in self-storage, which is acquisitions. Acquisitions is all about deal flow. You need to cast the widest net possible, get your eyes on as many facilities as possible, so you can eventually find a handful that meet your acquisition criteria. Now, when you start reaching out to brokers, you want to get on their buyers list, you want to send them your criteria. Maybe you're going to join an off market Facebook group where there's people posting deals there every single day. Whatever it may be, cast the widest net possible so when you wake up on a Monday morning, you have a handful of facilities to look at. Now, sometimes that pipeline does dry up and it's up to you to find these facilities. So that's when we can use platforms like Radius Plus to build an acquisition hit list. Let's take a look. So let's take this Western Tennessee market for the example. So maybe you live in Nashville or you live in Memphis and you want to find a facility that's an hour or 2 hours away from your house. So we'll use this custom polygon tool up here where you can map out a large area just like this. Again, just for the example purposes, you can really outline all of Tennessee. You can map out a certain drive time, whatever it may be. But just for the example, let's grab a large trade area like I did here, everywhere in blue. So the right-hand side is going to load up all of the facilities that I just gathered, which is 481. That's a lot of self-storage facilities. So let's pull out the filters up top and apply what I call my buy box. So maybe I'm looking for facilities 10,000 square feet or less. It's my first one. Year opened, I want to do pre-2016. So those are value add facilities. I want to do single story and non-REIT managed. So boom, just like that, we got it down to 104 facilities that meet our acquisition criteria. We're going to jump to the competitors tab on the left-hand side. And this is where all of the facilities and their pricing will be. So let me turn off this new development so it doesn't confuse us. All right, out of those 154 facilities, only 41 of them have a website. My eyes are lighting up right now because out of those 154, 113 have no website, which is an easy value add to any self-storage facility. So when you see a facility that's completely blank across the board like this, that means A, they either have no website, or B, the website they do have doesn't display pricing online, which does not lead to conversions. So I'm going to skip trace all of these owners. I'm going to send this to a broker. Even a guy like Highway 70, yes, he has a website, but his pricing hasn't changed in over a year. So in storage, we call this a very static pricing model, and you're going to get ran out of business this way. You have to have a dynamic pricing structure, whether it's keeping up with new supply hitting the market, with seasonality, whatever it may be, you have to change pricing to keep up with demand in the market. So I'm contacting Highway 70. This Express Storage, they have no website. I mean, this whole list right here of 154 facilities meets that buy box for acquisition criteria. So I'm going to send these to a broker. I'm going to skip trace the owners. I'm going to get in touch with these owners and start reaching out to them. And when I say reach out to the owners, I don't want you to call Barnes Self Storage and say, hey, Barnes Self Storage, this is Jim. I'm interested in buying your facility. Give me a call back. Guys, they get hundreds of phone calls a week like that. You have to set yourself apart. And the most, positive feedback we get is when you leave a price on that voicemail. So, hey, Barnes Self Storage, I'm interested in the facility. I'm a self-storage buyer. I'm thinking 600,000, give me a call back. So they're going to call you back for two reasons. Either A, they're very happy with the price, or two, they're pissed off and they want to know why you think it's only worth 600,000. So it's little tips and tricks like this that will set your offer apart from others offering the same amount, but not leaving a price on the voicemail. So leave some comments below. Let me know what you guys think about acquisitions, and I will be dropping the second video shortly. Have a good one.